Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 23 of the World Tour at Sport Boys in Peru, and you haven't missed anything since last episode. I'm not going to dwell on last episode because it went horribly, but today it's all about Copa Sudamericana, and it is home and away versus Wanderers of Uruguay. You can see here we are favourites for the home leg. I have checked, there is away goals. So this very much would be a game that would be nice to keep a clean sheet, let's say, and then go from there. Let's have a quick look, an update at the league table so we can see where we stand. Remember, we got knocked out Libertadores, maybe unfortunately in the group stage, but we have parachuted into this tournament. And you can see the way the league has gone. We haven't played anything, but we did lose our first game. Somehow we managed to lose our first game in that yesterday against Alianza Lima, and we find ourselves down there. But no problem yet, because it says that only played one game. So let's have a look at the team that we are sending out to face Wanderers in this first leg, and it is Salinas in goal. Cosio, he's back. He is back. He's fit again. He's not match sharp, but he is fit. So we'll give him a game. Cafarata is still absolutely knackered from having to fill in for him sort of week after week. So he comes in to start with Zubieta, Emerson, and Andia as a back four. Tassio continues in the anchorman role. Liate and Goiven in midfield. Fry in behind Galindo and Vega. It's our full strength, best team we have. Are we good enough? I've got to say I'm a little bit nervous about this, and I think it's because I feel like we should win this, and I want to win this. So yeah, I'm feeling it a little bit. I'm feeling it. Let's say go out there, relax, some passion that we have faith, and yeah, I mean I think the nerves kind of stem from last episode where we played well in both games. I think we were the better team in both games, yet somehow managed to lose both of them. So hopefully we'll just go out there, get the job done. Put ourselves in a good position here in the first leg, and then we can go away to Uruguay, have a bit of a day out in the Uruguay sunshine, and progress into the next round. I think the Sudamericana this year, it's all about we just want to go as far as we can to get as much money as we can. Ball comes in, it's headed away from Emerson, was that? I missed the name. In terms of training, I know some of you like to see what we do in training. We've been playing midweek, weekend, so we haven't really had any time to do any training. I meant to quickly show you, that's not good defending, boys. Attacked clear by Casio. Can we launch a counter-attack here? Galindo's got a bit of space to run into. He goes for Vega. Vega, we know he's rapid. Vega! Oh, what a goal that would have been. The one day we did have of training, we just did some work on patient attacking play because, we've been struggling with that a little bit. That's gone out to the edge area for Fry. We've seen him score from here before. He goes back to Andia, though. Andia with a little bit of space there. He dinks it in. Vega's brought it down, but can't keep it under control. So it was just more possession and attacking play. Just trying to work on that side of our game. We haven't got off to the best of starts here, though, have we? We are favourites in this game, so maybe that's weighing on us just a little bit here. Let's try demand more, perhaps. That seems to have focused them. There hasn't really been anything happening yet. Their chances have been set pieces, I think, or maybe they had one from open play as well. But absolutely nothing happening here. Let's try to show some passion before the break. Cosio's looking okay, isn't he? Considering he hasn't played fitness-wise, he's looking okay. We don't have any match-fatigued players, which is good. Coming into this, my kind of plan, and as a horrible first half comes to an end, is I'm going to get aggressive. It's far from pleased, boys. Come on, we're better than that. We're at home in this game. A 0-0 maybe isn't the worst, but you want to win at home, basically, don't you? So I'd like to think we could do that, but I tell you what, I'd take a 0-0 over a 1-1, for example, or maybe even over a 2-1 win, to be honest. Just not having that away goal to worry about is as good as that sort of taking a lead, isn't it? With us, because if we score a goal, then we have that 2-1 lead, kind of effectively anyway. Come on, boys, let's get creative. Liate's picked up a knock. Let's not muck around with it. He's indicating what's to come. I missed what sort of knock it was. A tight groin, so that's only going to get worse, isn't it? So we'll bring on Mongolan for him, and that should work fine. Mongolan is a very decent deep-lying playmaker. We haven't created anything here, have we? We're going to need to change something. All right, I'm wondering if the higher tempo isn't necessarily working here against this opposition. Let's maybe not exploit the flanks either, because we don't necessarily have... We don't play with wingers. We just have fullbacks getting forward or wingbacks getting forward. So we'll try that. See if that helps us in any way. Yeah, again, we did have a team meeting. I can't remember if I mentioned that. We had a team meeting, just like, don't get down, boys. We've lost 3 games in a row, but, no need to panic. But this really hasn't been great, has it? All right, let's make a late sub here. Let's bring on Castro for Galindo. Bring him on as a target man. What else can we do here? The thing is, I don't want to risk too much because, as I said, 0-0 is better than conceding a goal. So I don't want to go attacking necessarily. I don't want to bring on a more attacking midfielder for Goiven. We could bring Placido on. But I mean, that hasn't been great. It sets up the second leg nicely. The referee should blow this up any second. It hasn't been a classic. It's been a nervy game. If you're a fan, you kind of want a refund, to be honest. But yeah, just that one chance for Vega, wasn't it, really? Otherwise, an absolute snooze fest. But like I say, it sets up the second leg. If we can get a goal in Uruguay, I've got to say it wasn't good enough. Yeah, like I say, we get a goal in Uruguay, and then we go from there. It starts to look a lot better for us. But we're going to have to work on attacking training more so, aren't we? Anyway, guys, wait right there. I'm going to play through the league game against Juan Arce, I think it is, and then we'll come back for the second leg. Okay, welcome back. It's time for the second leg, and this time we are not favourites, which is a little bit worrying, isn't it? But maybe we seem to play well as underdogs, so let's see how that goes there for us. Now, before we get to the team, just the one game to catch you up on. We did play Wanderers, I think you'd pronounce that. 2-1 win, which was really good to sort of get a win under our nails, I guess, under the on board. I don't know what I'm trying to go with there. It was Blacado got us off to a cracking start, a really, really good goal. Castro got his first goal in a while as well. We were going really well, and just before half-time, they equalised, and we were really, really hanging on after that. To be honest, we were lucky to get away with the win. Salinas had yet another screamer. He's wanted by a team in Mexico now, which, needless to say, is quite worrying. But we will do everything we can to hang on to him. But a good, solid win. And as I said, still very, very early days in the league, but it just helps us, climb up into mid-table or stay into mid-table with that win. But today it's all about the Sudamericana, as I said, and this is the second leg. And the team we're sending out, we're pretty much going with the same team. Salinas in goal, Cosio, Zubieta, Emerson, and Andia as the back four. Tosio, Liate, and Goiven, Fry, Galindo, and Vega. They've done so well for us. No reason to think they won't do it here as well. As I realised yet again, I forgot to click on training to show you what training has been. Basically, since the Wanderers game, it's just been rest, and we did a session on attacking set pieces, because, if that's where our goals are going to come from, then so be it. I'm going to say go out there and enjoy yourselves. But we haven't really had time. We don't have any match-fatigued players, because we did rotate the team for the last game. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So we played with wingers and number 10. And like I say, we looked quite good till we got 2-0 up, and then I think they came at us a little bit more, and we started to look a little bit ropey defensively. So that's maybe something we could experiment with if the formation doesn't start to come back to us, a really loose pass from Cosio. But we'll stick with it for now. As I said, this team and this formation did really, really well for us. So there's no necessarily reason to think that it's going to suddenly stop, although that's a good ball in, and we're behind in the first minute of the game. We'll tell them to show some passion. We will now go attacking because, we have to score now. No necessarily need to panic here because, as I said, away goals count as double. That's not the best defending, though, is it? Are we playing a high line? That makes me wonder. No, we're not even playing a high line, so that's quite troubling. We come straight back, though. Can we go and peg them back? And yeah, with a nice little nod on there. Goes for Vega. Can Vega square it? Can he square it? It's a penalty. Oh, it is a penalty. I'm not sure about that. But we will take it. And Tassio steps up. Our big Brazilian DM. Oh, he's sent off as well. We'll take it, but that looks extremely harsh. All right, if we can score here, we'd effectively be ahead. We'd be a man up as well. Come on, Tassio. Come on, mate. Come on, Tassio! We needed that. Straight back at them. They now have to play 88 odd minutes with a man down. We should do this now, shouldn't we? We'll take it off attacking. We'll just go back to positive. We don't we don't need to score again. That's important to remember. Obviously, I'd like to get a second goal just to really, really put it to bed. But that's a horrible throw. Galindo pounces, fries there, and they've given another penalty. The ref has got our little envelope full of cash, I think, because we've got 2 penalties. I don't think either of them were penalties. All right, Tassio, you can... I almost feel bad now. You can wrap it up here. He has wrapped it up. Let me know what you think in the comments. I don't think either of those are penalties. We've got 2 of them in 6 minutes, and all our bad luck from last episode has maybe just come back to us here. Yeah, let's give it a concentrate, but that feels a little bit hollow to me. I don't think either of those are penalties, but we've got it. We're not going to, we can't referee the game, I guess. So, assuming that we hang on to the lead here, the draw for the 3rd round is coming up in a couple of days' time. So we'll do that before we call it an episode here. So that's worth sticking around for. Yeah, tell them to get creative, I guess. That feels hollow. That really, I don't like winning like that. It just doesn't feel right. But Tassio on a hat trick. Let's not forget that. Maybe we could get him onto that. Oof, just over the bar. It just feels really flat now. It feels really flat. Anyway, I do still want to win, so I'm not going to complain too much about it. But as I said, with them being a man down as well, they don't have anybody down. We should really be focusing our play down the left. If we really wanted to be mean to them, since they don't have a right winger, it would pretty much give what's his name, Cosio, free reign down the left there, won't it? I'm going to give it. They're a man down, but don't let your performance levels drop. Let's maybe go assertive with that. We can only really now beat ourselves, can't we? So, yeah, we'll go with that. I don't think anybody's particularly tired. It's a good opportunity to get Cosio's match fitness up as well. There is sort of a mid-season break coming up. I think after this we have Sporting Cristal and one other game, and then there's sort of a mid-season break that lasts pretty much to the end of July. I think there is a transfer window in there somewhere as well. So that's something that we may look to strengthen. We don't have any foreign player slots, so we can only really strengthen with Peruvian players. One area I would like to do, as I said, I think last episode, is a really good... Cosio and Cafaretta are good physically, but they lack technically. I'd like to get a really good dribbling, crossing left wing back in if I could. But I'm not necessarily desperate to do that. I won't sort of break the bank and go and spend money. And it has to be Peruvian, as I say, because we've used up all our foreign player slots. So... that I don't even know if such a player exists. To be honest. Here's Andy getting forward. Is that a penalty as well? It is a penalty. Oh my god, this referee. Tosio, he doesn't get his hat trick. It almost feels justified, to be honest. I can't believe this referee. How much did we pay him? The worrying thing, actually, if we're being super negative here, is that we still haven't played well. Vega and Galindo have just gone missing. Maybe it's an element of that of lack of chances. It's not like we've been sort of destroying them with chances either, is it? 86th minute, this would make it interesting. Salinas again with a big save. And yeah, this whole thing has just felt a little bit hollow. It's a shame the thing with that 3-1, then it is definitely over, isn't it? Could they score twice in the end here? They could. Let's face it, we should get that a heavy touch. Good block. We are defending well. To be honest, it just doesn't feel. It feels like a hollow win to me. But as I said, I still want it to win. Let's not be too nice to them here. But this is it. 30 seconds to go. They're not going to score twice now. We are in the round, the hat for the 3rd round. Which is nice. Needless to say, let's get that clear, please. Cosio. Can we get a late goal here? He goes early for Galindo. I would like one of our strikers to get a goal. Fry on the ball. Is that a red card, referee? In the way he's going. Definitely a Sport Boys fan. Well, there we go. We've gotten through very, very hollowly, I would add, against 10-man Wanderers with 2 penalties that I don't think either of them were. I'm going to say I'm not pleased with what I saw, because really, against 10 men, that was poor. And we might now actually need to consider how we're playing, because, Galindo and Vega have been poor for a few games now. We might need to have a talk to them, We might need to consider dropping them. You were superb from the penalty spot, I guess. Anyway, guys, wait there. We'll see who we get, I should say, in the third round momentarily. Alright, here we go. It is the Copa Sudamericana third round draw. Now, the worrying thing ahead of this draw is that the only team to beat a Brazilian or Argentine club was another Brazilian or Argentine club. Nobody else could knock them out. So, who do we want to play? We want to anybody but a Brazilian or Argentine club, I would imagine. Cabrera, now they beat somebody relatively comfortably. They get Nacional. Both those teams won quite comfortably. So ATM gets a Brazil team, so that's good. They knock each other out. San Lorenzo would rather not. They get Brazil. Excellent stuff. All right, who is it that we get? We're at home first, and we get another Uruguayan team. Doable, I would say. Brazil teams getting each other again, which is amazing. If they can knock each other out, that is really, really good. Liverpool gets a Brazil team. Chile and Peru. And that is the Lanús, and so Argentine clubs get each other. So again, now, so hypothetically, we get through this game, and we struggled past Wanderers, so let's not count too many chickens just yet. But we'll be in a quarterfinal where there could potentially be, there'd probably be two, wouldn't there? There's 3 games. So there'll be 3 out of 8, including ourselves. We could have half the draw that are non-Brazil or Argentine. So you never know. Maybe we can sneak ourselves into a semi-final. We have to get past Danube first. We are going to get 288 grand for this round, which is nice. But guys, that is it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments with the refereeing. Questionable, I'd say. Questionable at best. And we will be back tomorrow. We will round out the week. What we'll do is we will do the sports, this game, that team, and the first leg at home. And then Monday we'll come back and we'll start off the week again with the second leg there. And hopefully we'll be able to progress into a 4th round, which I think, as I said, would actually be a quarterfinal. But that's it for today, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, ring the bell so you know when I upload new episodes. But until Friday, until tomorrow, I've been Aussie Bill. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.